Hi everyone, welcome to the Health Tip this week. It's Dr. Marco. So I'm going to be talking about the network care a little bit. And some people ask me, when are you going to sit me up and why do you sit me up? So when people get into level 2 of care, there's a certain point where I'm checking the tension in your heels and opening and closing your legs. And if I have a few visits in a row that goes very freely and I don't really feel much resistance, then I know I'm ready to kind of start sitting you up on the table. Sometimes I might even lie you on your side. And there's a reason that they kind of do this in network care. So Donald Epstein, the guy that invented the care, he was constantly having researchers come and look. We have like non-linear mathematicians and quantum physicists and all sorts of interesting people looking at the wave and understanding the frequencies that come off the body and the muscle tension reactions and things like that. And he was putting electrodes on people's backs, and he would be doing the network care. And he saw that at a certain point when he was doing level 1, after a certain amount of time, the body response would start becoming linear. So biological systems like living things are not really linear in their responses. They should be non-linear, meaning you put in a little input and you get a much bigger output than just what you put into the system, because your body has catalysts and enzymes, and there should be chain reactions that cause more events from a certain input. So when Donald Epstein, the inventor of network care, he had all the electrodes on the people's backs, and he saw that at a certain point the mathematicians were saying the line was starting to level out, and it was becoming a linear response. So Donnie kind of said, well, I need to progress the care and I need the people to continue progressing. So he said, I need to unbalance the people a little bit. So what he did is he started sitting people up and kind of almost making them feel like they're falling backwards a little bit, and what that did, it activated a different part of the brain, and the brain became more aware, and then he started to get a non-linear response again from the care. So that's why sometimes we'll put you sitting, and sometimes people feel like I'm really bringing them backwards, and you feel like I'm going to fall backwards sometimes because I'm pulling you back and putting you almost in the ideal position for the curves in the spine before I do the inputs to get your brain to reset how it's holding your body. But we're also trying to unbalance you a little bit just to get the brain to wake up and become more aware of the spine. And when people go into level 3 of network care, we're actually flipping them on your back. And then people have their arms open, and I'm stroking over the shoulder blades. We're trying to get the heart involved in the whole process too, so the wave goes through the back of the spine and even through the front, so you have like a full global body response. And each level of care has sort of like different strategies and different things we're trying to get your body to do to maintain that non-linear sort of biological activity, so your body's really responsive and awake, and there's always some progression in the care, and that's one of the cool things that actually attracted me to network care, because it wasn't always just cracking the same bones, so to speak. So hopefully that helps you understand a little bit why we change your positions as you go through the care and why that's important. So that was your health tip for this week, and I'll see you next time.